Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Doomswarm battle playing as the Legion of Asgore, where we've got 4 full stacks of maxed out Dreadquake mortars. So that's 76 units across 4 armies. I'm going to put 2 of these under AI control. We've got Hellforge unit upgrades, and also all 4 lords have obtained Elspeth von Draken's defeat trait, which, if you're not familiar with it, provides a bit of extra missile weapon explosion damage, but more importantly, 10% extra missile explosion radius. So the bombs will essentially be bigger, which is good. So we're going up against 4 full stacks of Clan Rictus. Looks like an endgame crisis. The only units I'm really concerned about are single entities, because Dreadquake mortar shots delete infantry, but take quite a few shots to hit single entities, and also single entities could just like move a little bit out of the way and then miss most of the blast radius. Anyway, let's jump in here. We've got the 2 armies under AI control, and we'll see how it performs. Okay, so with the Dreadquake mortars, I'm largely going to be comparing this to the Hellstorm rocket battery one that we did a little while ago, because it's, you know, artillery. But I expect this to perform kind of better because I'm not really worried about the AI-controlled ones just not firing at all. And also, if these guys get caught into melee, they don't just immediately get wiped out. And also, if you shoot into your own units, it's not that big of a deal because, again, these are single entities. We've got barrier. Even if we get hit directly with one of our shots, it's not going to destroy us in one hit. Whereas with Hellstorm rocket batteries, you start friendly firing into your own units, and it's going to cause more damage to you than to them. So what we want to do is wait for our allies to show up before we start shooting. So just go back over here. Because yeah, we could easily start shooting at them right now. The auto-resolve did give us a crushing defeat, which, that's interesting. I should move you over here. Because the balance of power is definitely in our favor. We've got 4 identical armies coming in. And the, actually, you go there. And the enemy forces are mostly identical. So I imagine the balance of power is actually going to be in our favor. It probably doesn't rate it too highly when you've just spammed 1 unit of artillery. Like, not great for auto-resolve. Although I'm not entirely sure. I don't really care too much about Doomswarms being good or bad in auto-resolve. Okay, so just wait for them to come in. What I'm going to do is keep our generals out of the way. The AI are still going to use their generals. Probably. But that's okay. Okay, turn them off fire at will to begin with, just so that we can get set up. You know, I'm going to claim the area where there's not too many trees. I do expect the allied reinforcements to put their Dreadquake mortars in within the trees. That'll just block a few of our shots. It sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, as soon as the first shot from the AI get fired, then I'll turn on fire at will. So I want to put this entirely under control group 1, so that I can basically just stay in cinematic mode the entire battle pretty much, and still kind of control them. Although, if I press control group 1, I'll be using all of them at once on one target, which I kind of want to get one shot of like 40 of these guys shooting at one unit. But maybe not until the later stage of the battle, or if something's particularly dangerous. As I said before, the single entities are probably going to be the biggest concern. What's going on there? Okay, as soon as... yeah, they're getting ready to fire. Okay. As soon as they fire the first shot. Alright, let's do this. Oh, yeah. Now, ideally what you want to be doing is basically have each Dreadquake mortar fire at a different unit, but what they're all going to do, if you just leave them on auto, is just fire at the closest thing that they can see. Which is not the greatest idea. But that's okay. I think we've got enough ammunition that we can be really inefficient here. Oh, yeah. People who hate Skaven will love this battle. Come on, that shot. Is that going to hit? That looks like it's going way too low. Yeah, looking at the range, yeah, where some of our guys are just not quite within their range, and they do tend to undershoot compared to overshooting. This is actually where a little bit of inaccuracy can actually kind of help a little bit. Because actually their accuracy stat is making them kind of inaccurate because they always try to aim for the front of the unit. Expecting, you know, someone advancing. Anyway. And of course the AI on this battle difficulty are prone to trying to dodge missiles, which they're actually pretty good at doing. We can see here we're really wasting a lot of these shots. Over here it looks like it's going pretty well. Got some really good direct hits. Just gonna check to make sure all of my guys are shooting. Yeah, for the most part. But they do have a very long reload time. Yeah, aiming for that hill pit abomination now by the look of it. Getting a couple of direct hits. Here comes the rats. Yeah, they're all just aiming for very similar targets. They gotta spread it out a little bit more. So yeah, if you were manually controlling this would be way easier. Well, I should say, would be doing a lot better. Because it's pretty easy for me. I'm not actually doing anything but taking cinematic camera. Tell them to actually shoot something that they should be shooting at. For legend, controlling them manually is cheese. Yeah, see how the shots are now spreading out a little bit more along the line? I think this is much better. They are getting close. Shazales are shooting at us a little bit. Not worried about Plague Claw catapults at all. Oh yeah, I want to see this from wide. Very nice, especially the shots in there. Really good. Good, they're even shooting at the back here at the Giselles. Very nice. Alright, how are we going over here? Looks like they have, for the most part, tried to avoid getting in there. So some Storm Vermin's got here, but looks like they just routed. Someone's small finger lens there just getting wrecked. Doom Wheel here getting fucked up. Like I said, shooting in within our units here should be fine. Yeah, they're barely even getting through the barrier. Alright, I got an idea. I'm going to select this guy here to die. Everyone shoot at this one. Oh my god. And when the dust settles, he's dead. Yeah, the tree. Fucking tree acne, man. Alright, time to take out a Hell Pit Abomination. Let's go for this one here. Still got entirety of Control Group 1 selected. Doesn't look like any of my guys are obstructed because it looks like all the shots are firing. Just really long reload time, that's all. Here it comes. I don't think we killed it. Also, these shockwaves here, they massively slow them down. Still going for it. I think that one's close to death now. Have we won? Yeah, almost. Wait, there must be something unbreakable. Yeah, now it's dead. Yeah, don't let him get away. So that one there. That's what we're aiming for next. Oh yeah. I mean, you can barely see what's going on. There. Oh, look at this rat trying to get away. The brood horror will probably be able to escape. They're very quick. Yeah, not great against Hell Pit Abominations, but let's have a look here. We didn't lose any of our entities. It doesn't even look like we even took that much damage on some of them. Some of the guys got a little bit hurt. But yeah, there were none that didn't use up any ammo, so none of them were obstructed in the battle, apart from maybe hitting a few trees. So much easier to use this army under AI control than it is Hellstorm rocket batteries, that's for damn sure. Very nice. Alright, let's see what the actual results are, though. So, pretty minimal damage, I think, across the board. And we managed to kill 5,000 out of their 5,600. So, very damaging army. And yeah, we were able to handle the single entities. But if I was to control all of that manually, what I would have done, I think it's pretty obvious, is have like maybe two mortars each aim for infantry units and just ignore the single entities. Try to army loss the enemy and then deal with the single entity as they're on the retreat, because it's a fairly small portion of their overall forces. Really try to target the artillery as well, just because it's worth a lot of bounce power. That guy would have been absolutely pointless to try to aim for. But we did aim for one of their lords. It was on the Doom. Actually, there was this guy here, and he survived. That's bullcrap. I killed that guy. We saw him die, so whatever. Let's have a look at the defeat trait for Elspeth. Yeah, it is an in-game crisis. Yeah, because he's at Crookback Mountain, so... So it's pretty late in the campaign. That is one downside of this Doom Swarm, is that you're not going to get this in the early stages of the campaign. So if we have a look here at, let's see, arose by any other name, explosive missile damage and missile explosion radius plus 10%. I think the explosion radius there is really useful for these really big bombs. So that basically that kind of makes them more accurate, even though they were still pretty inaccurate. But you don't need accuracy when you've got that much Kaboom. In fact, that's what the guy called the Doom Swarm in the email, the Kaboom Swarm. So yeah, it's pretty impressed with this. This is very easy to use. Will be pretty good to use against just about every enemy, except for maybe like a Rite of Primeval Glory army. Maybe wouldn't bring this to it because it's not great against single entity spams. But most enemy armies don't use it too much. It'd be really good against Nurgle as well, just because of how slow they are. Again, unless they're bringing single entity spams. But yeah, this was a really great Doom Swarm. It just would require an absolute ton of war machines. So I think he needed 76 in total for the Dreadquake mortars, because they're 19 in each army times 4. And if he wanted to go with the the Iron Demon Dreadquake mortar, he would have needed twice as many capacity there, and you can see it is fairly expensive to do that. And actually, it kind of looks like he would have enough, but yeah, you'd need twice as much. But anyway, really good army. Appreciate him sending it in. Hope you guys enjoyed it just for the explosion fun, and appreciate you. And we'll see you next time. Later, guys.